Welcome, Gemini, to your summer reading. This is your July reading. I'm Ava, and this is Virtual Tarot. I really want to thank you for coming. This is the home of the oracle. I consider myself a modern-day oracle, perhaps a direct reincarnation of the oracles, the Pythian priestesses of Delphi. I have had many dreams where I can envision myself back in the days of those temple priestesses. And so this is my temple. And what I do in this temple is I forecast for you for the upcoming month via the tarot, a deck of Weight Rider cards. This is the deck I prefer. I use a 4-card spread involving only 4 cards to divine the future. This allows us to glimpse into the future in a very simple and succinct manner. It's also a wonderful spread to learn with because of its simplicity. So I invite you to learn how to read with me and use the cards in your own life to help you to become more psychic and to help understand yourself, to remove yourself from your situation and give yourself a sort of a third party perspective on it. That always helps, and that's what I'm doing here for you. Please stay tuned because I have a lot of announcements about my new website, my new spiritual counseling service that I'm going to be offering you now, where you and I can talk on the phone together about whatever issues or problems you may have that hopefully I can help you with. So please stay tuned for that. Also, I will speak to you about you at the end of the reading, about Gemini, about the various personality traits of a Gemini, so that you can understand yourself better, or if you have a Gemini friend, you can understand them better and tolerate them better, love them better. All right, so let's begin. What we do is we randomly shuffle the cards. I've already inserted some reversals in here, just a few. And then you put them down. You make 3 piles. You take the 3 piles, you reassemble them, and you're ready to go. That's all. Oh. So, in the position, the first position, which is the overall energy of the month, we have the Ace here. The Ace of Pentacles upright. And as I recall, Gemini, last month, if you haven't seen your previous reading for June, please go there and look at it. It will help you to understand this reading a little bit better. Last month was a tremendous work month for you, a tremendous progression towards your goal. The inception of the goal and the progression of that goal. It was work, 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 work. With a little break in between. The sun, I believe, came right in the middle. So you had a break in between, which was good. So now what we have is an Ace of Pentacles. The Ace represents the first seed, the sprout. Perhaps the seed was last month. This is the sprout that will become the great oak tree in the future. This is the first, again, very much like the last month, you had a sort of inception card, the Page of Pentacles, I believe it was. Hopefully I'm right. Here we have another Pentacles card. This is material gain. You're going to see some material gain already, but only at, again, the inception level. Here your prosperity begins. And what it promises is great success in the future. This is a positive card for whatever it is you're working on. Yes, you're still sort of in the seed or in the sprout phase. But you see, the seed contains all the information necessary to grow that tree, the ultimate success. You will have to, though, apply daily loving care to your project, to that which is your baby. Be that an art project, be that work, be that anything that you care to grow. But generally it can be like a new job, a new enterprise, a new project. You have to sort of water that sprout every day. You have to lovingly care for it every day. You have to attend to it every day, like a good farmer. This also can be a gift, an opportunity that comes out of nowhere, or is the product of perhaps all your effort from last month. But what it says is that there's going to be fulfillment of your basic needs for sure. Those will be met. And in the position of the challenge for the month, Gemini, we have a court card, we have the King of Wands as your challenge. This is saying, Spirit is telling you not to let others do what you can do yourself. Normally we delegate. Or sometimes we delegate. But this card saying is expressing the idea that you need to lead by example, not by command. And you need to trust your instincts. Let your experience and your knowledge, acquired experience and knowledge, guide you and inform your choices. And keep your eye, even though we had the Ace of Pentacles, the seed, keep your eye on the bigger picture. and present yourself in the best light possible when you do have to present yourself. Don't look down on others who are less talented than you are, less capable than you are, because that will intrude upon your leadership abilities, your influence, you see. And the King of Wands is extremely influential. So the challenge is to influence, again, through charisma, through creativity, and hold your temper. Don't let yourself become angry, as the King of Wands has a temper. Yes. So impress others with your creativity, not your ill temper. And do it with flair, because the King of Wands has a lot of flair. So don't be afraid to be a little flamboyant, a little, sparkly. All right. And in the position of the unexpected, we have the 10 of Pentacles, depicting a very happy family with many generations. And those pentacles are arranged in the shape of the tree of life. So unexpected family matters come up. It's about the love and support of family, supporting your family and being supported by your family. At the 10, this is living, experiencing happiness via the family. Maybe within the family, people are, there are many generations within this family, so sometimes it's about the graduation of members of the family from childhood to adulthood, from adulthood to old age, and the various needs and wants of those transitions, what you have to do to accommodate for those transitions within the family as people grow and evolve. But it can also be a tremendous sense of fulfillment from your accomplishments, and all your work is going to pay off, really. So though we have a sort of a new concept that is the energy of the month, here we have some sort of culmination, completion, an accomplishment, your work paying off. Or you might simply be planning, making long-term plans for your family, for the sustenance of your family, investments. This could be also real estate, making an investment in real estate for your family. Ah, that's beautiful. All right. And at the end, we have the 10 of Wands reversed. Another 10, 2 10s at the end. Interesting. So we have a card that means to reap what you've sown. It's about the harvesting of your work. And it's a rich harvest. And again, very much like the 10 of Pentacles, you receive gain. You're taking it to market. But nothing of value comes without hard work. And this is hard work. This is this is too much work, in fact. Again, last month, the entire month was about that. But here we have, at the end of the month, a going back to having to work again. Maybe even to the point of burning out again. So, but there is such a rich reward that maybe you're even excited by the physical manifestation of that reward, and that compels you to work even harder, to do even more, to give it your all, to give it your best. So you start to see some evidence of all that hard work, and it gives you a very deep sense of fulfillment, accomplishment, and satisfaction. If you do what you love, it doesn't feel like work. That's the secret of success. Do what you love. And the work will seem like play. I'm going to end it there. And move on to your Gemini profile. You can go back to the June reading, and at the end of that reading I have sort of the introduction to Gemini. Gemini is the third sign in the progression of signs around the zodiac wheel. The Gemini is still in the formative stages of creating personality, and in that quest to build knowledge, experience, a Gemini is really a magnet for experience. They love adventure. They love to they love different experiences, and they accumulate these to help them build personal knowledge, and to grow. So they need constant change, which is why they change their minds at the drop of a hat. They're mercurial. They're very flexible. But they get bored quickly. That they always seek more experience. And so their problem, one of the problems may be that they don't have the capacity to see a project to the very end. Now, it isn't absolutely true that they can't, but it's something that they have to fight within themselves. They have to fight the urge to go do something else or to start another project because it seems so much more interesting. They've got to keep on the move. They love traveling, moving. They have extraordinarily gifted verbally. They have a great wit. They love to be entertained and to entertain. They can be very entertaining. If you want to win their heart, entertain them or engage them in some interesting conversation. They love that. And another beautiful thing about them is that they can assess situations rapidly and come up with rapid solutions to them, which makes them very good with things like computers and technical things. They can assess what's going on and find the solution quite rapidly. Intriguing that way. Now, as I said, their Achilles heel is that they may, because of their need for change, motion, experience, you might become mere fodder in that if you want to bond with them in friendship or in love. They get over things rather rapidly. They can move on just the same as they can move on from one situation to another. So this is something that they have to work on to embrace that which is difficult. Lovers, marriage, all that is difficult. Friendship is difficult. And so the Gemini has to become devoted, focused, empathetic, and then they expand out who they are. This is their challenge in this lifetime as a Gemini. But they have so much that they've been given intellectually, physically, they're charming and extremely engaging. So they have this immense power that they've been given, and they really simply need to use it for the good. And I'm going to leave you with that. So now, if you would like to avail yourself of my new service, which is spiritual counseling, please go to the link below. I have my new email, and that is grandcentralhealing@gmail.com, and send me your concerns, your spiritual need, and I'm going to see if I can help you. And if I can, then ultimately the idea is for us to arrange for a conversation on the phone. Maybe about a half an hour is what I thought would suffice to get at the heart of your issue or problem. And so I'm going to make that available to you as soon as these videos are up. Now, I have a new website as well, and that is called grandcentralhealing.com. I don't believe it will be ready yet, but I'm going to put the link down there for that too. And there's a link for the counsel cards, which is a far more affordable way of getting spiritual counsel from me. And that is about the 4-card spread, but I reinterpret it in a far more psychologically deep manner. And I add spiritual counsel to that via 5th card to help you to understand not only your circumstance, but what's going on with you interiorly. And that link is below as well. And I want to thank you very much for coming to Virtual Tarot, Gemini. And I hope to see you next month. Namaste. Thank you.